Ah, yes, day trading, the magical career where you work 20 minutes a day and you make infinite dollars. At least that's what Instagram says. It's always a guy in a hoodie near a pool saying, "Bro, you just click buttons." But here's the truth, day trading sucks. Like, sucks in ways you didn't even know you could suffer. Sucks in ways that require therapy and maybe even a priest if you're into that. Today, we're diving into the real reasons day trading feels like less financial freedom and more financial Stockholm syndrome. Buckle up. This video won't make you rich, but it'll make you feel better about not trying. The recruitment trap. Most people get into day trading because of content. A video titled How I Made $3,000 Before Breakfast. A TikTok saying, "This one pattern changed my life." A guy selling a course for $899 but claiming he doesn't care about the money. So you think, if these people can do it, I can probably do it. You imagine yourself quitting your job. You imagine telling your boss, "Sir, our time together has expired," and walking out to theme music only you can hear. You picture yourself working from beaches, penthouses, and maybe Mars if Elon speeds up. But then you open your first chart, and suddenly you're staring at green and red sticks, wondering if you accidentally just joined the Matrix. Nothing makes sense. The chart moves like it's possessed. You question your life choices, your sanity. You'll even question your Wi-Fi. Welcome to the beginning. The training arc from hell. This is where you decide to take it seriously. You buy a notebook, you get a second monitor, and you watch 70 hours of tutorials taught by guys who say, "Let me cook," before every trade. You try to learn candlestick patterns, support and resistance, risk management, indicators, chart psychology, volume profile, liquidity hunts, Fibonacci, supply and demand, whatever ICT concepts are, and why every trader suddenly talks like a philosopher. It's a fire hose of information. By hour 20, you're confident. By hour 40, you're confused. By hour 60, you're dehydrated. And by hour 70, you've forgotten how to read. And the best part? Every guru says something different. One says trade without indicators, and another says you need 46. You start to wonder if the banks are actually watching you, and honestly, they probably aren't, but it feels like they are. Live trading, enter the pain. You finally place your first real trade. Your hands shake, your heart rate spikes, your computer fans turn into a jet engine. The candle moves slightly in your direction, and you think, "Oh my god, I'm a genius, this is easy." Then it reverses. Then it reverses harder. Then your stop loss gets hit so precisely you consider filing a harassment complaint. You realize the market doesn't care about your hopes, your feelings, your dreams, your plans, your stop loss, or your emotional well being. It is a cold, soulless machine designed to test your mental stability. You take one bad trade, you take another to make it back, and before you know it, you've entered the revenge trading arc, where you make decisions fueled entirely by spite and caffeine. The FOMO apocalypse. No matter how prepared you are, FOMO gets you. You could be following your plan perfectly. You could be calm, disciplined, breathing like a monk. Then you see it. A random stock pumping 800% because a YouTuber said the CEO looked confident. You're missing it. You're missing wealth. You're missing your destiny. So you jump in, instantly drown, instantly full of regret, instantly holding a bag so heavy you need an emotional forklift certification. FOMO trades are like stepping on a Lego. You know better, you do it anyway, and it hurts every single time. The paranoia era. After a few months, day traders develop a unique condition, chart-induced paranoia. You start thinking everything is a signal. A candle wick equals manipulation. A small dip equals whale activity. A big dip equals they're hunting retail. Your loss equals a conspiracy. You become convinced market makers wake up every morning, stretch, drink coffee, and say, "All right, boys, let's ruin Dave today." You think your broker intentionally lags. You think the spreads widen just for you, and you think someone somewhere is laughing at your entries. Are they? Probably not, but it feels like it. The trade addiction. Eventually, you become addicted, not to winning, just to trading. You tell yourself you'll only take A-plus setups. By noon, you've taken 17 trades, none of which were even C-plus. Every flat market becomes a maybe. Every wick becomes an opportunity. Every small move becomes a breakout if you squint hard enough. Your trading journal looks like impulsive but confident, emotionally compromised. I blacked out. What happened? You check charts at dinner, the gym, the shower, your cousin's wedding, while you're asleep. Yes, trades appear in your dreams, and even in your dreams you lose. The winning delusion. But oh, when you win, when you get that clean entry, that perfect exit, that 2R or 3R trade, that dopamine hits you like you just leveled up in real life. You start pacing around your room like a general planning a conquest. You think, I'm gifted, I'm chosen, I'm built different, I should manage a hedge fund. Suddenly you're looking at yachts, you're calculating how many green days until you can buy a small country. Then the next day you lose half of it because you decided to trade the news, aka play Russian roulette with your net worth. The loneliness arc. Day trading is weirdly lonely. You spend all day in silence, just you and your thoughts are not good company. Your friends ask, how's work? You answer, I fought a red candle for 30 minutes. Your parents ask, how's the job hunt going? You say, I'm self-employed and stressed. Your dog looks at you like, buddy, touch some grass. Even worse, most day traders can't talk about trading without sounding like they're describing a fever dream. The tax nightmare. Then, the boss of all bosses, the final villain, tax season. Your accountant looks at your 700 trades and whispers, are you okay? You try explaining your strategy. They stop you. They say, no, don't explain. Just don't. They hand you your tax bill and you hand them your soul. The truth about day trading. Here's the reality. Day trading isn't glamorous. It's not easy. It's not fast money. It's emotional, chaotic, unpredictable, and statistically improbable. It's basically gambling with math, but the house is smarter, and the house is king, and sometimes the house is inside your head. Most people lose, not because they're dumb, but because the game is designed for professionals. Professionals with better data, faster execution, less emotion, and no fear of clicking the button. But if you're learning, and you are improving, and you're genuinely putting in the work, then respect. You're fighting a dragon most people never even see. So yeah, being a day trader kinda sucks, but laughing about it makes it suck a little less. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button. If you are a day trader, comment your worst trading mistake. I promise we'll cry together. Subscribe for more, and remember, unlike your stop loss, I'll never abandon you.